What's good, everybody? I well, as we all know, this is my childhood hero Jimmie Johnson's final go full time in NASCAR as a Cup Series driver, as a Cup Series veteran. And I just want to just take this time out of my evening, just out of my own night, at least a day now before the race, to just say a couple things and all of that, because it's just something I feel like I should need to do. So, Jimmy, my guy, what can I really say about you, man? You have done so much for me and so many people over the course of your career up to this point. You're a 7-time series champion, an 83 Cup Series time winner. You've won every crown jewel there is to win in NASCAR. You've won the Daytona 500 twice. You've won a couple Southern 500s. You've won the Coke 600 a couple times. You've won 4 Brickyard 400, your last coming in 2012. Just anything and everything to ever accomplish in NASCAR's top level, in NASCAR's top division. You've done it. You've done it all. And I can humbly and happily say I was there to witness basically everything, to witness all of it. Your historic and dominant run with 5 straight championships in a row. No one else is doing that, and no one else has done that since. You are the only driver to ever win 5 straight championships in a row. Nobody else has ever done any of that. It's crazy to think that a driver of your caliber, who literally just said before he even came into the sport that he just wanted to win one race, he'd have been satisfied to win one Cup race. Little did you know you were going to go on a tear and go on just a historic run and win as many championships as you have, tying with Richard Petty and Dale Earnhardt, 2 of arguably the greatest drivers of all time. I never got to see any of them race. I never got to see them accomplish what they did, but I can definitely say I got to see you do it. And the fact that I even got the chance to see you do it for as long as you have after all these years, and nothing was ever given to you. You just did it, and did it with the most class and the utmost respectable way that I've ever seen a driver ever do it. There are a lot of other drivers that are literally just as much of your caliber, if not even better, but none of them compare to how much of an amazing driver it is that you are and have always been. Being a fan of yours for this long, it's had its ups, and it certainly have had its downs. These last 3 to 4 seasons have definitely been some of the roughest to sit through, and some of the roughest to go through personally. These last couple of years have been very, very difficult to adjust to, knowing that after Pocono 2017 and up to now, it's been rough. 2018 to now especially it's been really, really tough. Especially through my own personal life, having to deal with a lot of other mess and a lot of other things that have been happening over the last number of years. And just watching you struggle and watching you suffer week in and week out has definitely been a very difficult thing to have to sit through. Watching you wreck, embarrass yourself sometimes, or just make just silly mistakes normal that you would never make because of the pressure getting to you and all this other mess. It's been frustrating, and it's been very difficult to watch and to have to sit through. It definitely has been a mess, but even though that we have definitely experienced the lowest of lows the last several years, and including missing the playoffs twice in the last 2 seasons, this season and last season that is, it has definitely made me cherish all those days that you were dominant and that you just straight up owned the NASCAR Sprint Cup Series, Winston Cup Series, etc. Doesn't matter. You owned NASCAR for a very, very long time. You had a firm grip on the sport for so long. And out of all those times, you never once got cocky, arrogant, none of those things. You stayed humble the whole time, all the way through. The kind of driver and also the kind of person that you are has really taught me and a lot of other people to just be humble, to be selfless, to always take pride in everything it is that you do, but also to have a good caring side to it and to notice that there's always more to racing than just winning. And there's always more to life than just being able to be successful at something. You have to take every single day you have and cherish it like it's your last, every single day. And always celebrate your last win that you just picked up, because you never know, it might just even be your last. And I could definitely say that even though I don't think you'll win this weekend, if you don't, I can proudly sit here and say that I got to witness your very last win at the Monster Mile back in 2017 on June 4th. I had no idea going into that day you were going to win that race. I knew you were going to be strong, I knew you were going to have a chance, but I didn't think it was going to happen. It was my third Dover race that I ever went to in my life, and you actually went out and did it. You won your 11th race at the track that you historically have been just the most dominant driver ever. You have the most wins on the concrete 1 mile racetrack. That fits your background so well. And you did it. You dominated my home track for so long. And then you have 3 wins on my other home track of Pocono. It's just been absolutely amazing. And that day was something I will cherish forever. Being able to be there in person to experience you winning that race, which more than likely is your last as a full-time Cup driver. And that was just the most amazing thing to have to sit through and watch. And I, to this day, love every second of that. And then seeing you win your 7th championship and how ecstatic you were and how happy it made you, it made me happy. Every single time I've been through something, or every single time I was down or out or just felt like giving up, you've always been there to bring my spirits back up whenever you won. Whenever you won a race, all of my worries and everything that was plaguing me throughout the week, or even leading up to that, it all went away. And I have you to thank for that. You've been my childhood hero for well over 2 decades now. Growing up, it was you, Dale Jr., Tony Stewart, Jeff Gordon, etc., and a couple others. But being a fan of yours, of Team 48, this Lowe's team, this Lowe's Ally team for so long, has meant more to me than any of those guys or anything else in my entire life. And I can't thank you enough. From the bottom of my heart, it's been an absolute pleasure and an honor to be a fan of yours for so long, to have watched you grow and develop all these years, the kind of humble person it is, all the experiences that you've done, and everything it is that you've done outside of our sport and in it to make it better has been just epic, to say the least. It's just been absolutely amazing to sit back and be able to watch and just solace in and go through. And it never mattered, whatever NASCAR did, wherever they changed the car, the format, etc., it did not matter. You still went out and won. You still just did it. And it was definitely just the best thing to sit back and experience. So, Jimmy, my friend, if you ever come across this video at any point in your life at all, I just, from the bottom of my heart, I just want to say thank you. From the bottom of my own heart, I really just want to sit here and just say thank you for everything it is that you've done for our sport, everything it is you've done for me personally. And man, I'm ready to watch you rip it up in IndyCar next year. It's been an absolute fun ride watching you in NASCAR all these years. Now it's time to continue to do it in IndyCar. It's been rough up to this point, knowing that you're not going to be full-time in NASCAR anymore, but it's been a hell of a ride. It's one that I will cherish forever, and it's been one that I will never ever forget. No doubt about it. All I can even say, my brother, is just go out there, my friend. Go out there on Sunday, buddy, and tear it up on the racetrack and give it your all. Give it everything you got on Sunday for one final time. You can do this. I love you. Everything in my heart. I'm just so proud to have been a fan of yours for so long. Go out there and give them hell, buddy, for one final time. From one of your biggest fans, one of your biggest supporters of all time, from Bryce Warren, myself, thank you. It's going to be weird seeing Alex Bowman in that car next year and not you, but it's been fun. And I'm going to cherish every single second I have on Sunday watching you drive that iconic 48 car around the track of the Phoenix Raceway for as long as I can. And maybe shed a few tears along the way, too. But it's been an absolute honor, my friend. Can't wait to see you run IndyCar and see how good you're going to do there, too. Much love to you and your family. Go out there and do it, man. You got this. It's been an absolute honor, my friend. Gonna miss the hell out of you, man. It's definitely been an honor being a fan of yours. Let's go out there and give them hell. One more. One final time. One last ride. One last time around. 48 forever, baby. Let's go and get it done, JJ. The Jimmie Johnson is my all-time favorite driver. It's been a lot of fun. Go out there and do your thing on Sunday, brother. Proud to be a fan forever, man. Go out there and do your thing, bud. Peace out.